Hey guys, Laura here. I wanted to hop on here and answer a question I get asked all the time, which is what are some of my favorite fonts? This is a really hard question to answer, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to scroll through my entire font list over here, and you guys will be able to see as I click through them some of the names. I'll pronounce some of them, but quite honestly, I really don't know what I'm saying with 99% of them because they just have I don't know, difficult names to pronounce. But anyway, other thing I wanted to mention, I get most of my fonts from dafont.com unless it's a paid font that I'm using like when I'm selling signs or shirts or whatever. And I just wanted to say, I have no affiliation with dafont.com whatsoever. I'm not saying that they, have the best of fonts or whatever, but that's just the website that I have used and I've had no issues with. I'm not saying, that you may or may not get a virus. That is something that you have to completely use at your own risk on any website that you are downloading fonts from. So keep that in mind. Also, some of these fonts may not be available any longer. I've had, this collection growing for like the past 6 years. So please keep those things in mind. I'm just trying to kind of show you guys some of the fonts that I like and that I use on a regular basis, and hopefully this answers that question for you all. So here we go. I went ahead and used like the same words, obviously, but just with different capitalization or lowercase, and I'm going to leave it unfilled. And the reason why I want to do that is so that you guys can see why, gosh, get off there. So you guys can see which fonts would require welding. So that kind of seems to make a little bit of a difference when you're using them. So here we go. Let's just dive right on in, starting out with Arrow, obviously. I use Courier New a ton. Oftentimes I will offset it though to make those lines a little bit thicker. So and right now I am just using my arrow key to drop down through all of these fonts. And like I said, you guys can see the font name right here typed out versus in the font that it is here as I'm scrolling through. And I'm literally just going to kind of click through. Okay, aliens and cows. Love this font, use it all the time. Oftentimes I will adjust the character spacing with this so that the letters come a little bit closer together, but I do use that font frequently. I use this one as well. It's one of my favorite script fonts. I apologize if this bullseye is here in the way, but if I click off of it, then it's going to not allow me to go to where I was on my list. So here's a great example. All these lines you would need to ungroup and weld that font before cutting it. Always and Forever, I love that. Always in My Heart, that's good too. Amatic and Amatic SC, I use these quite frequently, especially with the Ray Dunn craze right now. American Purpose, that's a good one. I love this. AR Bonnie, that's a really fun font. I just like how large the O is in that font. I know that seems silly, but I do like that a lot. And some of these, I'll be honest, I really don't use a whole lot. Like this one I must have downloaded for a customer, something specific that they needed. This one I do use. This is AR Herman, and I really like this one. I think it's a fun, like, summery font. It's very cute. This is just an Arrow Crafters font. This might be a paid for font. I can't remember. Like I said, guys, it's been so long, some of these. Ballerinas Script, this is very popular. I use this quite frequently, especially with all lowercase. I do oftentimes offset this to make these lines thicker, and I do also weld that font as well. I use this as well. I like it sometimes better than Impact. Beyond the Mountains is cute. Big Noodle is kind of very similar to Bébé Snoué. Birmingham, that's a fun font as well. And like I said, I'm just kind of clicking through these so you guys can kind of see my list. Okay, I do love Cabbagetown, and I also love, there's another one. It should be coming up here. There we go. Cameo Antique. Okay, so Cabbagetown and Cameo Antique, I like to use these when I'm making like those large welcome signs for people's front porches. I think that's really fun, like antique looking font, and my customers seem to like it too. So I'm going to move this back onto my page. And like I said, some of these I don't use at all. I do like Carnival Normal. That's a fun one. But Carnival Shadow, yeah, never used it before. These are a little too thin. And if you guys like one of these fonts, you can just, pause the video and jot some of them down, because I know I'm kind of trying to go a little bit quickly just so I can get through them. As you can see, I'm only 5 minutes in, I'm only on the C's. So I'm just trying to kind of go through them. Oh, I love Cookie Monster. This is such a cute font for little girls' t-shirts. And it's just cutie patooties fun as well. Daydreamer, that's kind of like Ballerinas Script. DH Snowflakes. DK Lemon Yellow Sun, that was very popular. Fabulous 50s is cute. Fish Fingers, I love this font. I use this font probably at least once a week. That's a really fun font. Some of the fonts too, I will link the video below in the description below. A font video I did a long time ago talking about how to clean up a font. So some of the fonts have like these extra things in them, and maybe you don't want to use them all the time, or maybe they don't cut nicely. I'll show you that in a video. I'll link it in this description below how to do that. I love this font. It's called Give Me Some Sugar. I think it's so cute. It's really Christmassy and elf. I use it for elf names. But I mean, obviously you could use it other times, not just for Christmas. Grand Hotel, really love this font as well. This one I use the character spacing on to kind of spread it out a little bit, definitely weld those letters together. Oh, that's a great example, halfback and halfback alternatives. This is one that you would want to like right click, ungroup, release the compound path, and get all of these little I don't even know what to call them, those things out of the way. But like I said, I will link that video below. It's a little bit older, so maybe it doesn't have the most recent software, but the concept on how to do it is still the same no matter what software you're using. So keep that in mind. And Honey Script, love this font. I use this all the time. I just like the cursive, script type look of that. Hugs and Kisses. I love what you do. That's a cute font as well. It's kind of can be a little bit overwhelming with this one, but sometimes I will just use the heart of the O. So, and I do that a lot too, guys. When I'm maybe creating designs or whatever, I will cut and paste letters from different fonts. Like I may like the A of a certain font better than in another one, so I'll just cut and paste. And I can show you guys how to do that too. Maybe I'll post that in another video. Oh, Jenna Sue, I have to mention her. Love this font. This is so super cute. I love the S in this one. I don't know. Maybe I'm weird. Are you guys font crazy people? Comment below and tell me if you think, if you agree. KG Falling Softly. This is what I jokingly say is my daughter's font. Oh my goodness. So my firstborn, was probably, I think I had my machine for a year or two when she was born, before she was born. So when she was born, I was like, oh, I have to put vinyl on everything. So her sippy cups and her snack cups, and this was the font that I used. So, and I also love KG Only Hope. This font's so sweet. And KG Skinny Latte. I spend a lot of times with the KGs. We're friends. I'm just gonna run through these. Lemon Milk, this is a popular one, and so is Lily Belly. Lobster's cute. I might have a font addiction. Let's be honest. We're 9 minutes in and I'm only on the L's. I'm trying to go fast though. Luna, I do like this font. I don't like the uppercase R so much in this one, so this is a good example of where I might switch out an R for another font. LW Sunshine, love this. I also love LW Fabulous. Those are great. Magnolia Sky, this one you guys probably see all the time. This is a very popular font with sign work, a lot of sign work with Magnolia. Master of the Break, that's a good one. Definitely on this one you would want to use that character spacing just to kind of get those letters moved apart a little bit. Or maybe not, maybe just weld it. And some of these I don't use at all. Merry Christmas snowflakes. I think with this one, actually I know with this one, I really liked the look of the lettering, but I didn't like the snowflakes. So this will be another example of right click, ungroup, and then just select what you want. I'll show you guys real quick. Um, so like with the snowflakes, you could move the letter and see how the snowflakes come with it. Then you would want to right click, you would want to release the compound path, and then it'll allow you to remove all the snowflakes. So that's kind of nice. It's a little bit more time consuming, but if it's a font that you love and you want to continue to use, then sometimes you just got to do a little bit extra work. Make it your own. I'm going to slide through these. Okay. MF I Love Glitter. I have a video on this as well. I will link it in the description below on how to use all of the characters with this font. That's a fun one. And if I don't have a video, I'll make a video. I'm pretty sure I do, but it's been a while. And you know what? It might be hidden inside of another video. It is, and it's all coming back to me now. So I can make a separate video just for MF I Love Glitter, and I will do that for you guys. Some of these just came on my computer, and you may be in the same boat. And now there we go. I may have just frozen my computer. Okay, this is a really cute one as well. Mission Possible. Dots the eyes with a heart. Love that for Valentine's Day. That's really cute. Okay, some of these, like I said, are paid fonts. Some of these are through Silhouette. This Monogram Font is, as well as the two below it. Actually, this one might be from DaFont, and this one I think is paid for. I bought it through the Silhouette store. So those, if you want those, you can hop over there. MF Hello Fall is very sweet. And also too, as I'm clicking through these, like I said, I know I'm going fast, but you guys could always pause it and go back and just Google search. Just type in the name. Like if you want that Pacifico one, just Google Pacifico font. PLE Belly, that is the font that I use in the video of teaching you how to remove all that mess inside. I'm going to just jump back. I do love Pharmacy. That's a fun font. I use that quite often. Regal, that is the one with the fun big capital letter. Someone did tell me that DaFont recently removed that, so that's kind of a bummer, but I know you can purchase that font. Not from DaFont.com, but from elsewhere. Samantha Upright is a paid-for font with all the fun additional characters. Scriptina Pro, really love this font as well. I use that quite often with like family last name signs. And I don't even remember which one of these fonts I have paid for. I have a whole list in my filing cabinet of what is paid for so that I know when I am selling. And sometimes I will you know, like I was telling you guys before, I'll mix and match fonts, which I will make a video of that and show you how I do that. Sugar's fun. Let's see. Oh, there we go. Okay, sorry about that. Sweet Pea, that's a very fun font. I use that a lot. Swing Set, I'm going to jump back to that one. I use that one quite frequently as well. Let's see. Okay, Traveling Typewriter. I use this font all the time. I love it. I love it. I love it. I mostly use it in the lowercase setting. I just like the old look of it. Walter, that's your Disney font. All you Disney people out there who are always looking for the Disney font, it's called Walter. Wednesday, that has all the little dots along the way. Western. If you guys have any font recommendations for me, definitely post those in the comments below. There you go. Okay, so that's my font list. Nothing super exciting, I guess, but like I said, some of you guys were asking for recommendations, and hopefully that helps you. I know I was going fast, but like I said, I just kind of wanted to go through my whole entire list, and in order to do that, I kind of had to move a little bit quickly. So, hope you like this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys on my next post.